ॐ सहनाववतु
ॐ सहनाववतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति
शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं
विष्णुं शशिवर्णं
प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये
सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये
सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं
सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं
वरदे कामरूपिणी
वरदे कामरूपिणी
विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि
विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि
सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा
सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा
येनाक्षरः समाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृष्णं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम्
कृष्णं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं
तस्मै पाणिनये नमः
तस्मै पाणिनये नमः
अपूह विसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः इचूयशानां तालु ऋटुरषाणां मूर्धा ऋतुलसानां दन्त्याः उपध्मानीयानाम् औष्ठौ न्यमगणनानां नासिकाञ्च
नासिकां च
एदैतौ कण्ठतालु ओदौ तौ कण्ठोष्ठम् वकारस्य दन्तोष्ठम् जिह्वामूले यस्य जिह्वामूलम्
जिह्वामूल्यस्य जिह्वामूलम्
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
I un no, okay, there is no I. So suppose gruha shabda akaranta pullinga, instead of ram we can write gruha. So we can start from puja.
Gruha.
Gruha means home, house. Gruha, yeah,
Gruha.
yeah, like
Yeah, with the saka. Gruho.
mm,
Gruha. Ha.
mm,
Gruham.
mm,
Gruhau. Gruhan.
mm,
Gruhen.
mm.
Gurabhyam.
Gruhabhyam, gruhabhyam,
Gurabhyam.
mm,
Gurai.
mm.
Guraya. Gruhaya.
Gruhaya,
Grahabhyam. Grahebhyah.
we can write gruha. Then you have to add all. Then gruhabhyam, here gruhebhyah.
Gurebhyah.
Gruhat,
Gruhat. Gruhabhyam. Gurebhyah. Gruhasya. Grahayoho.
Gruha, it remains it. Gruhayoho.
Gruhayoho. Gruhanam. Gruhe. Gruhayoho. Gureshu.
Gruheshu.
Gruheshu. Gruhe. He gruhe. He gurhau. He gurhaha.
Gruhaha. Phalam shabda, so neuter, new. Jalam. Jalam means net. Sometimes, we say jalam. So, Deepak bhai, jalam, jale, jalani.
Jalam, jale, jalani. Jalam, jale, jalani. Jalena, jalapyam, jalehi. Jalaya, jalapyam, jalepyah. Jalata, jalapyam, jalepyah. Jalasya, jalayoho, jalanam. Jale, jaliyoho, jalesu. Ye jala, ye jale, ye jalani.
Good. Adi Shabda, but 1 minute. New one I can give, no? Muni. Muni. Here. Muni means a sage. So Jayashri Ben. Then we ask Mukesh bhai separately. Munihi.
Munihi, Muni, Munayah. Munim, Muni, Munin. Munina, Munibhyam, Munibihi. Munaye, Munibhyam, Munibhyah. Munehe, Munibhyam, Munibhyah. Munehe, Munyoho, Muninam. Munou, Munyoho, मुनिषु हे मुने, हे मुनि, हे मुनयः.
Correct. Suppose here Shishu. Mukesh bhai, Shishu means a child.
Yeah.
Ukaranta Pulinga.
Yeah. Sisuha, Sisu, Sisavaha,
Huh.
Sisum, Sisu, Sisuhu,
Shishon.
Sisun, Siswa, Sisu,
Shishuna.
Sis, Sisu.
According to Guruna.
Sisuna, Sisubhyam, Sisave, Sisubhyam, Sisubhyah, Siso,
Shishoho.
Sisoho,
Hmm.
Sisubhyam, Sisubhyah, Siso,
Shishoho. Okay.
Sisoho, 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 Sisunam, Sisu, Sisoho, Sisu, Sisu, Sisusi, Sisusi,
Shishoshu. Shishoshu.
Both those are.
All are shasha, no? Shishoshu.
Esisu, Esisu, Esisavaha. No discrimination, only one. Aya Brahma Vana.
Eko Brahma. I would tell you that.
Asmat Purushaha. Sharmila ji.
Aham, avam, vayam, mam, ma, avam, no, asman, naha, maya, avabhyam, asmabhihi, mahyam, me, avabhyam, no, asmabhyam, naha, mat, avabhyam, asmat, mam, me, avayoho, no, asmakam, naha, mai, avayoho, asmasu.
Sheetal.
Tvam, yuvam, yam, tvam, tva, yuvam, vam, yusman, vaha, tvaya, yuvabhyam, yusmabhihi, tubhyam, te, yuvabhyam, vam, yusmabhyam, vaha, tvat, yuvabhyam, yusmat, tava, te, yuvayoho, vam, yusmakam, vaha, tvai, yuvayoho, yusmasu.
Okay. We know this titaha anti, sitaha tha, nivahaman maha. Clear, no? For this need not to do. So what are the questions? Yes, Pooja.
Ji, first of all, in the last class, you told us that this is first conjugation, fourth conjugation, sixth conjugation. But how do we know that this is, which conjugation is this?
Suppose, first we should know in first conjugation, we are adding a,
Right.
and what they can cause. A can cause guna of last vowel, and a can cause this guna of penultimate short vowel, if you remember. For a,
Yes.
for fourth conjugation, we should add yakara. It doesn't causes any change. Simply we have to add akara. Then in sixth conjugation, we have to add again a, but this a never changes, never cause any guna or anything. And in 10th conjugation, aya and a both are added. So if you have your endon, you can go through. Otherwise, you should know what are the form of sublipyate. So if in first conjugation, then it should be lepyate. Because this is called guna, it becomes a. But have you heard any word like lepyate? Actually, lip means to anoint, I think. Then
Yes.
limpate becomes limpate in sixth. So why we can find out that this is in sixth conjugation? Because it remains as a li as it is. If it would be in first conjugation, it may become le. But we have not seen as lepyate any word. This way we can find same way spruha. If in first conjugation, it becomes sparhati. Sparhati. There is no word like this sparhati in our. So if in fourth conjugation, then spruhyati. It would be spruhyati, no? Is it correct or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But if so, you have to check if you have endon with you. So if you find there is a spruhayami, spruhyati, then this is in 10th conjugation. Same anusarati, vyas, v plus a become vyas. Then where vyas come? Vyasami. That you have to check something in 1/4. You have something text with you. Otherwise, you need some all verbs forms with you. Otherwise, it is difficult to know, Understand?
Swamiji, Anton has given all that. I mean, if
Yeah.
we refer to Anton and do it, then it
See, I
is
suppose you
doable.
have checked in Anton, these all are given. In 1/4,
Yes.
10 conjugation is given. And if we do accordingly, then we can make this all termination perfect. So where which should be added, that we should know. So if ru is there, harati, so it must be in first conjugation. Mad becomes madhyati, must be in fourth conjugation. Lip, limpati, must be in sixth conjugation. Spruha, spruhayami, spruhayami, spruhayati, so must be in 10th conjugation. Anu plus sru, sarati, we have heard that anusarati is in first conjugation. We plus us is always in fourth conjugation. Asyati means to throw, he throws. So if yakara is added, then it is in fourth conjugation. So vyasyati, we have to do vyasyati, vyasyataha, but we should know, and we have to just go through whatever. Yeah.
So in Vyasyati, where does the V go? The E is choti, the Dirgha
This
E.
V, yeah, this is V plus A. We have studied vowel sandhi. So actually Va, this is E and A, us. This us of Akara and E joins and becomes half year. So Va plus Ya becomes Ya, still us is there. This A will join to half Vya, it become Vyas. And then we have to add Ya, yes, Yasyami, Yasyavyaha. That this is vowel sandhi. Simple.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Any question? Anyone? Otherwise, we can move forward. 8th lesson. Okay. In 8th lesson, we will see feminine nouns in A and in E. So feminine noun ending with A, feminine noun ending with E. So if we say Sita, so last is A. Same way, Nadi, then it is Ikara ending. So one is Akara ending and Ikara ending. It will given here. And until now, we have seen Parasmaipadi. Present tense, Parasmaipadi, we have seen active voice. So mi, vaha, maha, these all terminations are called Parasmaipadi. Active voice. What they say Parasmaipadi in English?
Passive voice.
No, no, no. How can it be passive? First conjugation, Parasmaipadi. Dhatu, verb base, strengthening. They have not given anything. Simply, they have given present tense. So Parasmaipadi, active voice, and they are in present tense. Now same we are doing active voice, present tense, but this is not Parasmaipadi. Now we will see Atmanepadi. Then termination will be changed. The rules of conjugation will remain the same. If in first conjugation we are adding akara, it will remain as it is. We will see when it comes. But first, feminine nouns ending with a and dirgha e are declined as follows. Because these are end tone. So when Rama will come, he won't go Rama, it will be different else. What was that? I forgot. Same way here, we can add Sita, but they have given Lata, means creeper, and Nadi is a river. So now nominative, Lata, Late, Lataha, Sita, Site, Sitaha. Accusative, Latam, Late, Lataha, Sitam, Site, Sitaha. This is singular, this is dual, and this is plural. Lataya, Latabhyam, Latabihi. Third instrument, Sitaya, Sitabhyam, Sitabhihi. Dative, Lataye, Latabhyam, Latabhyah. Sitaye, Sitabhyam, Sitabhyah. Ablative, Sitayaha, Sitabhyam, Sitabhyah. Latayaha, Latabhyam, Latabhyah. Same way, Sitayaha, Sitabhyam, Sitabhyah. Genitive, Latayaha, Latayoho, Latanam. Sitayaha, Sitayoho, Sitanam. Locative is Latayam, Latayoho, Latasu. Sitayam, Sitayoho, Sitasu. Late, Late, Lataha. This is a vocative. Site, Site, Sitaha. Here Site is singular, here Site is dual, but same. So this is called Akara, Striling, ending with Akara. Same way now feminine ending with Dirgha Ikara. Nadi, Nadyo, Nadyah, Nadim, Nadyo, Nadihi, Nadya, Nadibhyam, Nadibihi, Nadyai, Nadibhyam, Nadibhyah, Nadyaha, Nadibhyam, Nadibhyah, Nadyaha, Nadyoho, Nadinam, Nadyam, Nadyoho, Nadishu, Nadi, Nadyo, Nadyah. So if you check similarity between akara ending and between ikara ending, so generally this always remains same. Suppose here lata bhyam, this bhyam, so this all three same. Here nadi bhyam. So from dative, not from dative, instrumental dative and fifth ablative. Same way here. This is common. So need not to by heart memorize anything. Just we would like to understand what are the similarity. Same way here. Look here. Oh, everything is same. Same way here. Nadina. And here. Latana. Here being Nadi, this all becomes Ya, you know, Am. There are all termination are Am. So it becomes Nadyam. So here Latayam. Generally, if you check, almost are same. Because of Sandhi rule, they are looking as different. So I can tell you, if termination, if you want to remember, this is If you cannot remember, it's okay. But here, a, I, aha, actually, aha, yam. So Nadim. So here Lataya, because Lata is there, so Lataya. Here Nadya, here Nadye, almost are same. So there are many now, this different type of nouns comes. We need not to memorize everything. We should know what is the common and what are little bit different. Generally, almost everything is same. Okay. Now the present tense, active voice, they have called as a middle voice. That's why I was finding to now of the Parasmapadi, but this is middle voice actually is called Atmanepadi. They have given in English is called middle voice. Need not to remember also middle voice. But Atmanipadi, active voice. So they have given the description. When I do an action for the benefit of another some person, at that time I use the active voice. That's why the parasmai, the meaning of para means another. Parasmai is a sarvanama. Parasmai for other self is called parasmai. And when I do an action for my own benefit, I use the middle voice. In Sanskritam, it is called Atmanepadi. In Sanskrit, the distinction between active and middle voice has not been strictly preserved. If suppose we are using Atmanepadi, we can use for other also. That's why. Beside a small number of verbs which can be conjugated in both the active and the middle voice. They are called Upayapadi. So what they would like to, and most verbs are conjugated either in active or middle voice. So they would like to convey there are verbs. Can I put somewhere else? Verbs in Sanskritam is called dhatu. Dhatus, they say there are three types. One is called Parasmaipadi. Another is called Atmanepadi. And one is called Ubhayapadi. Atmanepadi they have given as a active, but all are active here only. Parasmapadi is also active voice. This is also active voice. But they have given in English is called middle voice. Why they have given this middle voice, I don't know. But Parasmapadi means for another sake, something we are doing is called Parasmai. Atmani means for oneself. If I cook for myself, I can use Atmanepadi, Dhatu. If I use, suppose cook has come, as you are cooking for whom? So he says for 200 people. So we have to use Parasmaipad verb actually for oneself. So there are verbs available which can be used only for Parasmaipadi. There are many verbs are available. They use Atmanepadi termination like mi vaha maha, si taha tha, ti taha anti. These all termination are for Parasmaipadi. And this verb always use this Parasmaipada termination. Same way, there are many verbs are available in Sanskrit grammar. They don't take Parasmaipada termination mi vaha maha. They will take another termination. Today we'll see is called Atmanepadi termination.
Swamiji, one question. This Atmanepadi, you said when you're doing for yourself. So it's suppose that you're saying like I brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah,
So
like
that
that.
is called, that is in English, it is called reflexive verb.
Reflexive.
Yes, we have that in French also. So I know now. Reflexive verb. It is a different termination.
Yeah, I think is reflexive. Reflexive.
Yes.
Spelling then Exa.
R-E-X. X-I-V-E. R-E-X. L-E-X.
R-E-F-L, no? R-E-F.
L-E-X. I-V-E.
Reflexive. I think they are given in English also, no? Reflexive pronoun. Even Parasmapadi also reflexive, Atmanepadi. Even if you know this for oneself, is called Atmanepadi, no? Reflexive pronoun. Yeah, not for Parasmapadi.
For Atmanepadi, Swamiji, if you're doing for yourself, like
it's called reflexive.
I take my bath, then it is reflexive.
Yeah. So only for oneself is called reflexive. Yeah. But there are in Sanskritam, there are many verbs are available. They can take both termination. Parasmaipadi also and Atmanepadi termination also. So that's why these verbs are called Ubhayapadi verbs. Actually, Ubhayapadi dhatus, Parasmaipadi dhatu, Atmanepadi dhatu. Dhatu means verbs. So mi vaha maha also they will take. I vahe mahe, e vahe mahe. They will take. If they take both, these such dhatus are called ubhaypadi. If some dhatus means verb take only middle voice termination, they are called atmanepadi. And dhatus or verbs which take the termination of parasmaipadi, mi vaha maha, such dhatus are called parasmaipadi dhatus. Clear? So now we can go further in that para. And most verbs are conjugated either in active, means parasmaipadi, in the middle. So for ubhayapadi, we can write both. Both are correct. Now they say, how can we make atmanepadi? So in the middle voice, means in the atmanepadi, the verbal base is formed according to the rules given previously for the active voice of the first, fourth, sixth, and 10th conjugation. What we have seen, we have to remember. So if what just I have discussed, So if first conjugation is there, then we should know this akara is added and this akara causes guna of penultimate short vowel. And if suppose dhatu ending with verb, suppose ru, actually is a ru, ha plus r, it becomes ru. So this takes guna, becomes harati, or is added. So this we have to remember in fourth conjugation, yakara, sixth akara, and 10th I. That we have to remember. That's why they have written. Everything is same as we have seen in first, fourth, sixth conjugation of active voice, means in parasmaipadi, the termination alone are different. Everything is same. So what are the termination? So termination of present tense, middle voice, and in Sanskritam atmanepadi means first person e, vahe, mahe, se, ithe, dve, te, ite, ante. Suppose there is a one verb is love. In first conjugation, it only takes this atmapadi termination. So if we have to make first verbal base, anga. So love plus akara and then a. Or let me say, they always add te. Te is better. Te. This akara cannot causes any guna because there is no verb in this. So it remains only labhate, labha. This is called verbal base. Then we have to add labhe, then labhavahe. That rule we have seen. This a becomes a in front of vakara and makara. It will be applicable. So labhe, labhavahe, labhamahe, labhase. I can write also. Labhase. Here labha plus ithe. What will take place?
Labhete.
Labhete. Yeah, why?
Plus E plus O plus the A.
Labhete and labhadve. Labhate. Again, labhete. Because akara and becomes a. Labhete. And in front of akara, this a will drop. So labhante. Any question? Any question? Clear?
Yes.
Pooja? Clear?
Swamiji, why did the second person, dual person became labhethe?
Now, who will tell me? Mukesh Bhai, Sharmila ji, this is lava
O
plus
plus
E.
E.
Which
So O plus
sandhi is applicable?
is a Gana Sandhi.
Guna sandhi.
Yes.
In front of if O and E, then it becomes A.
A.
We have seen it's a vowel sandhi.
Yeah. Yes.
So it becomes a labete.
Okay.
Same way here, ite, labete. When in front of E, it becomes A.
A, right. Okay.
Because of guna sandhi
Yes.
rule. Clear?
Yeah.
So they have here written also, letter A added to the base before termination becomes A. So labhavahe, beginning with makara and vakara. So letter A is added to the base before the terminator. Before the termination becomes A, for termination beginning with ma and va. That's why labhavahe, labhamahe. And this A is dropped before termination beginning with A and A. So suppose lab, yeah, this is also that we have not seen. Suppose this is lab plus A. So actually his labete should come na labe. But here this A will be dropped. So here remain lab plus A plus A. Actually is like that, no? But in front of A and ante, the A will be dropped. So labhe, this is not even, is a
No,
labhe.
it's not a ne?
Yeah, only A, not I. Yeah, that's why. Lab plus A becomes labhe.
Labante only, yeah. Labante, it will applicable
And
only
here
in Labante.
A is also dropped in front of here. That's why it's labante.
Yeah. But otherwise, the termination is not with A anything, ne? It is E the.
Here,
Third.
eva hai mahe. First person is eva hai mahe. That's
A, okay, yeah, first one. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, A is there.
so let me do some another they have given. First, suppose they have given first one is mud. Mud means to rejoice in first conjugation. Modate. So mud. First we have to add akara for making a verbal base. this akara can causes guna of penultimate short vowel. So this mu becomes mo. And this half dakara will joint akara becomes full dakara. So this mod is the verbal base. Now with this mod, so we can write mod plus a. Suppose this a. So in this akara, in this mod, there is a two things, no? The and a. This akara will drop in front of a. So again, it is a mode. Then moda vahe. Then again, it remains moda only. So mod becomes moda vahe. In front of va and ma, this akara inside this actually this becomes a. So moda vahe. Moda mahe. Same way here. Yeah, I can write. I am writing here. Moda se. Then again this e has come. So mode the. Mo de the. Modatve. Modatve. Then again, modate, here I am writing. Modate, but being here, ikara, modete. Modete. And in front of akara, again this mod, akara will be dropped. It will remain modante. Not comfortable?
This one is a little difficult.
You should remember all rules and regulation of 1, 4, 6, 10. Same way, we have to know what akara in first conjugation can do. And we should also know little bit sandhi of vowel sandhi. Because this becomes a. So when
Mad and mood, they both are different.
mad is different. If mad comes in fourth conjugation.
Yes, fourth conjugation. Okay, but they're having same meaning.
Yeah, madhyate. Yeah, meaning is same. There are many verbs that have same meaning.
Okay.
Sharmila,
That's what I was thinking, that it was Madhyate. When did it become Buddh?
and that mad, you know, it always take madhyati. It's a parasmaipadi.
Parasmaipadi, okay.
This we can't say modati, modataha, we can't say. There are list of. Some are taking parasmaipadi, some are taking atmanipadi, or some can take both. Almost all 10th conjugation verbs take both ubhayapadi, parasmaipadi as well as atmanipadi also. Let me do another, if still confusion. But why E becomes A and why? 1 minute. This is Guna Sandhi. Many times before we have seen. You have to remember everything. Otherwise, problem. This Guna Sandhi, this left hand side, if A and A and A, and if E and E, it becomes A. That's why Mud plus Ite. So Mud plus Ite. I think Ite was there. Ite, no? Modate. Ite. So it becomes Modete because of this rule. Same way, say ite dve te ite ante. Yeah, so there are two. It is not that much difficult. E vahe mahe. I used to remember like this. They go always ulta. E vahe mahe. Se ite ve. Then te ite ante. These both are dirgha. Te ite ante. These are the termination like nivahamaha, sithatha, nivaham. Same this is titahanti. Same way evahemahe seite dvite ite ante. Because this lesson will over, we are doing still is a present tense. Now after present tense, past tense will come and all termination will change. Okay, then you have to remember now. Only Sandhi rule, vowel Sandhi rule, and this termination.
Oh, Sandhi rules will not change, no, Swamiji?
Huh? Rules,
Sandhi
rules will remain the same for first year. Yeah. Rule will be remain the same. Deepak bhai, any question?
We have to remember this.
Yeah.
And
No other choice.
I would repeatedly view this video.
No, what I used to do, if you are comfortable, you have to take one A4 size paper. In A4 size paper, I will show you what Swamiji has done. Even I used to do. I can show you. Again, same here only. Here class text. Here.
Swamiji, I mean this for the declensions.
Yeah, like this. Yeah.
So I've done for the declension.
So in A4 size, you have to one side, you have to write this Parasmay Pada. And another side, you can write this Atmanepada. So Titaha Ante Parasmay Pada Atmanepada, present tense. Then it is easy, every day in front of you, in your leg, children used to keep if they would like to remember something, they make a sheet and they stick somewhere in wall or in your cupboard somewhere. So when you open the cupboard, you can find out. So when you see 3-4 times a day, need not to remember, automatically you remember. This is the, not like me, Vamazeta, we should not like that. This is not only, now after this, they have still present tense. Then lung means past tense will come. There also termination will be different. Then agyartah, kurushva, kuru. There's no this in Gita. So there is the agyar, imperative mood. Then again vidiling. There are 4 termination for both. Total 8 will come. So from here, you can keep in your mind. Even I can take a photograph, I can send it to you. So if always, if you're in your room, no, so you need not to even remember. If you have computer, so you can make this and you can keep. Like Swami, this is Tita Anti, so there is a one common, they have written. If te ite ante se ite dve, it is dirgha. So labate labete, same you can put. Easy. Otherwise, it may be difficult. It seems for it is difficult.
Practice it. We have to practice every day with different verbs.
Practice only, everyday practice. If
Yes.
you are not done, then everything will go. Nowadays, people are not sitting, and then after 4 or 5 days, next week they will come. They cannot understand what we are doing. So this chart I can put in our te ante. You can keep in front. You can take printout also, and you can keep what I have shown you. This.
But it's in the book, no, Swamiji?
No. It is not given in book. These all are our homework. So we have prepared. There is a one Swamiji. He is from Japan. That he doesn't know English also. He doesn't know even Sanskritam also. When he came in India. So he prepared notes and notes because he has to know everything, no? So this is his note because he was my Guru Bhai. We have studied together. So he has prepared like everything. So what I'm using generally is notes only. Because for us, no, it is very easy.
Yes.
This Tita Ante, we need not, but for him is everything is same. So he says, I cannot understand. But now he's the master in Sanskrit. But he has prepared notes and notes. So if you are afraid for this termination, then you will go. But if you make your mind, anyway, I will prepare, then it will be helpful. Otherwise, it's difficult. So suppose they have given the example, first conjugation, mud. So verbal base will be what we have seen, mod. Fourth conjugation is man, means to think. It's become manya because yakara is added. Then sixth conjugation is nud. They're like tudati, same like nud. To incite is nuda. Akara is added. And 10th conjugation, mantra, to counsel. Verbal base is mantraya. Then same, we have to add te ite ante se ite dve e vahe mahe. So anybody would like to try? I can write this termination. You tell me. First one is for te ite ante se ithe look like a Punjabi word, no? Itha. Say ithe dve e vahe mahe. So you can try on manya. Who would like to do manya? Sharmila ji?
So,
Yeah.
manyate,
Huh?
manyate,
Hmm.
manayate, manavat.
No, then manyete. That good Sandhi will take. Manyete. And
Manyate, Then manyante.
Manyante. Yeah.
Manyante. Then manyase. Manyete. Manyete. Then manadve.
Manyadve.
Manyantve.
Manyadve.
Manye. Only manye. Yes.
Manye.
Manyavahe.
Manya.
Manyavahe.
Yeah, manya.
Manyavahe. And manyamahe. Manyamahe.
Manyavahe. Manyamahe. Now nud. Mukesh bhai or Jayashri de, who will try?
Nudate, nudete, nudante, nudyase,
No, nudase.
nudase, nudase, nudete, nudadve,
Ha.
nudate, no, nuda,
Nude.
nude, nudavahe, nudamahe.
Nudamahe.
Good. Now mantra means from this only this mantri shabd to counsel. So Deepak bhai, mantraya.
Mantrayate, mantrayate,
Yeah, correct.
mantrayante,
Ha.
mantrayase, mantrayathe, mantrayadve,
Dve. Yeah.
mantraye, mantrayavahe, mantrayamahe.
Good. Suppose love, puja, it is common. Love, you try. Labate.
Labhate, labhete, labhate, labhante, labase, labhete, labthve,
Labadve.
labthve, labhe, labhe, labhve,
Labhavahe.
labha. Oh,
Because
sorry.
in front of
Labhavahe. Right.
Ha.
Labhavahe and labhamahi.
Good. Now, slowly you will pick up, it is not that much difficult. Okay? They have given, Lord, what you have done. Labhe, labhavahe, labhamahe. But, yeah. Labase, labethe, labadve, labate, labhete, labante. But next week, if you come, so suppose there are some verbs are given in, so suppose iksha is in first conjugation. D is in fourth conjugation. They have given us D at the one. Then manyate is come. So total you do if can able to do. First ikshate. Second one is D. Dayate. They have not given for sixth conjugation. That's why. Ruch also. Okay. But VG, V plus G means Vijayate. To conquer. Only three. Okay. And if you find something, I will put. So if you do know, so you will be comfortable with this tradition because new one, nothing else. So shall we do now? Any question? Oh, Om Shanti Shanti Hari Om
Namaha. Thank you so much, Swamini ji.